Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is about to begin shortly, but before that, a brief safety announcement. In the case of an emergency, exit doors are located at the back and front of the hall on both sides, left and right. Keep calm and we should aim for an orderly and smooth exit. A gentle reminder to all guests of the following. Throughout the ceremony, please ensure your ID tags are worn for identification. You remain in the hall until the ceremony is over. Your mobile phones are turned off. Food and beverages are not brought inside the hall. Thank you very much for your understanding and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates' procession will be making their way into the hall. But before that, a kind reminder that you do not obstruct the view of others while taking photos. Please put your hands together for the 2019 graduating class of the Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation. A gentle reminder to all graduates of the following. Please sit in your allocated seat, leave your bags and flowers with your guests, remain in the hall until the ceremony is over, turn off all mobile phones, ensure no food or beverages are brought inside the hall, and most importantly, do not take a selfie on the stage. Do take note that you'll be walking up the stage on your right and down the left. You will be given a photography token as you step off the stage. Thank you very much for your understanding and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 graduation ceremony of the Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation is about to commence. The academic procession will now enter the hall. Please rise to welcome the procession. Kindly remain standing as the national anthem will be played soon after. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, salam sejahtera, and a very warm welcome to Datuk Paramjit Singh, the Chief Executive Officer of APIT Education Group, Professor Ron Edwards, Vice Chancellor of Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, APU, Ms. Sue Rees, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Student Experience, Staffordshire University, graduates, distinguished guests, parents, staff, and faculty members of Asia Pacific University, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for gracing the APU 2019 graduation ceremony. First and foremost, we would like to invite Professor Ron Edwards to deliver the welcome address.
Dato Dr. Paramjit Singh, Ms. Sue Rees, colleagues from APU and Staffordshire University, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this graduation. An especially warm welcome is extended to family members, including those who have travelled a long way to celebrate with your loved ones today. First, I'd like to highlight that we have a new set of graduates joining us today. The first graduation for students from the animation, visual effects, advertising and brand management, product design and international relations programs. Congratulations to you especially for being the pioneers. First, to our graduates, when you commenced your studies at APU and I got to speak to you at your orientation program, I highlighted that there was a great opportunity in front of you. You'd have to do a lot of work. It wouldn't be easy. But if you stuck to it and completed your degree, you'd be very well placed. And here you are today. You took that opportunity, you made the most of it, and now you're enjoying the reward. Congratulations to you, well done. But there are still challenges before you. The labour market is especially volatile, with technology changing many jobs, creating new ones, replacing others. There is instability in the global economy and even a level of friction between the global political powers. It's an interesting time to join the workforce. So what advice can I give you to maximise your prospects? Well, last week I was speaking to an older, very experienced gentleman who had established a major service company and has been president of his professional body on 2 occasions. He's had a long and distinguished career, and he's observed many graduates as they joined the workforce. I asked him what advice he would give, and I would like to share his advice with you. He said, "Prof, all the surveys of employers emphasise the importance of being able to communicate well in English and work well with other people. They're correct. Every graduate should know these 2 points. They're essential." Then he wanted to pass on some advice based on his personal experience. He said that graduates must be good at how, and he held out his hands. He had very large hands. At first I didn't understand. He went on to explain that you need to be technically competent, to be able to achieve practical outcomes, solve real-world problems and get things done. He used the term willing to get their hands dirty. He was proud of his own career, in which he was very good at how, and he advised all graduates to further develop their skills so they can apply their knowledge, get their hands dirty. But then he leaned closer and he lowered his voice a little, and he shared something that was more personal. He wanted to share his unique insight. He said that all through his career, he had noticed that people like him, who were good at how, reported to people who were good at asking why. That is, the know-how people reported to the ask-why people. In other words, as important as technical competency is, the capacity for critical and creative thinking is even more important. Whatever the task, make a habit of asking why. It will take you all the way to senior leadership. To summarise, my advice is to continue to work on your communication skills, especially in English. Develop your personal skills so you work well with others, but develop your professional competencies. Be prepared to get your hands dirty, while also thinking critically and creatively. That is, become expert at both how and why. That's possibly the last piece of advice I'll give you, having given you quite a lot over the last 3 or 4 years. Now I'd like to recognise and thank the people who helped you reach this stage. First, I'd like to acknowledge the role of your parents and families in helping you. I'm sure you understand the importance of the financial and personal support that they provided, but in practice, their contribution was much greater. When you were a small child and they reminded you to finish your homework, wear your school uniform with pride, do your chores, look after your brothers and sisters, show respect for elders, and always tell the truth, and I bet they all said that, they were actually providing you with the social and organisational skills necessary to succeed in life. Your university is concentrated on further developing these skills and attributes because employers tell us that they're vital in the workforce. They translate into employability skills. The ability to work in teams, take pride in the quality of your work, being reliable and trustworthy, being self-motivated and self-disciplined. That is the foundation your parents developed and which were further developed by your university will underpin your success in your careers. So as one parent to many, thank you, parents. Second, I'd like you to understand your graduation in your personal historical context. Many of you will be the first graduates in your families, as I was. Opportunities were much more limited in your parents' times, and especially in your grandparents' times. Many of them would have been involved in the Second World War and its aftermath, independence movements, migration flows, and so on. How different their world was to yours. But they worked hard, they took risks, and made the best of it. Just look what their families have achieved. You are sitting here today as testimony for their hard work. So as one grandparent to many, thank you, grandparents. Collectively, their generations, your parents and grandparents, have transformed Malaysia and many other countries into dynamic, democratic, high-income countries. Although few people from their generation were able to complete secondary school, yet alone university, the social transformation that they achieved through hard work has generated so many opportunities to flow to your generation. Their hard work created the modern, relatively affluent lifestyle that you now enjoy, and they gave it to you for free. You should be very grateful for what previous generations have created and for being able to walk into it and enjoy it. Be aware that it's now your turn to work hard and contribute to your family and the broader community. Ask yourself, how will your life make a difference to the next generation? Next, I'd like to recognise the importance of the partnership between Asia Pacific University and Staffordshire University in enriching your university experience. One university is from a developing Asian country and the other from a developed European country. This combination signals both the dynamism and potential of one and the tradition and reputation of quality for the other. What a wonderful combination to be reflected in your resume. This level of internationalisation distinguishes APU graduates from those of other universities. Consequently, your career and life opportunities are borderless. My advice is to wear your international brand and skills proudly. Build on them. You are truly graduates without borders. So thank you, Staffordshire. Finally, I'd like to recognise the role of the academic and support staff of APU and the role, what they have played in helping you reach this milestone. Working at APU, I see daily their dedication and commitment to students. At APU, we ask our staff to be role models and mentors for our students, and they do so with passion. So thank you, colleagues. I'm proud to work with you. I do have one more piece of advice. Hold on to your university friends. I have been very fortunate. The people I graduated with have been lifelong friends. They've been godparents to my children, have attended family weddings and funerals. They've been present in good times and bad. I hope you have the same good fortune. I do suggest you take steps to make sure that happens. Again, congratulations. You have made good use of the opportunity that APU and your family made available to you. Graduation is an excellent achievement. On behalf of the university, we wish you all the very best in the journey that you're about to undertake. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ron Edwards, for the welcome address. With great pleasure, we would now like to invite Ms. Sue Rees to deliver the graduation address.
Chief Executive Officer, Vice-Chancellor, staff of Asia Pacific University and Staffordshire University, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course graduands. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Staffordshire University, graduation ceremonies are the highlight of the academic year and the most enjoyable part of my role. It is an enormous privilege and honour to be sharing this day with you, our graduating students. You should be hugely proud of what you have achieved through your hard work, your commitment, and your enthusiastic involvement in university life. For many of you, this achievement has only been made possible through the support and encouragement of your families and friends and the lecturing support of staff at APU. I know you will want to have the opportunity to thank those who have supported you. So for the first time, but not the last time today, Graduates, I'm going to ask you to stand and in the tradition of these graduation ceremonies to put your hands together in a round of applause for all those who have supported you. Make it as loud as you can. And please also remember, as each and every one of you go across the stage, that you show your congratulations and support to your fellow graduates. We like to hear you clapping. APU and Staffordshire University have been working together in partnership for many years, enabling thousands of students to gain their UK degree through study here in Malaysia. It's a wonderful occasion for me to be meeting and congratulating students from 38 different courses, studying business, computing and technology, international relations and animation and visual effects. Many of you here today, though, are already winners. APU has a significant track record in participating and winning real-world challenges sponsored by global companies. There are too many to list, but examples include the Cyber Heroes competition, where you took both the Champion and Most Valued Player award, Ernst & Young Asia Pacific Cyber Hackathon Challenge, Cyber Excellence Awards, the KPMG Cyber Security Challenge, the Proton DRB HiCon Creative Car Challenge, NASA Space Apps Challenge, Red Ribbon Media Awards and World Asia Business Case competitions. There is much for you to be proud of. Last year was also an excellent year for Staffordshire University. We were ranked in the top 10 for teaching quality in the Times and Sunday Times League table for the second year running, which is an outstanding achievement and demonstrates our commitment to putting our students first. For the first time in our history, we've also entered the Times Higher Education World University Rankings, which recognise the top research universities, and we are hoping for continued improvement in this year's league table. We've also launched the UK's first dedicated esports degree, and building on our strengths in computer games and digital technologies, we are expanding our course provision into our capital city with the opening of the Digital Institute London in September 2019. We pride ourselves in being a globally connected university and encouraging students and staff to look worldwide in their pursuit of knowledge. Many of our academics are undertaking collaborative research and publishing with partners overseas. As you graduate today, you should be confident in the knowledge that you're becoming an alumni of two great universities. An eminent American writer and poet, Ralph Waldo Emerson, once wrote, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Those words are incredibly relevant today. You graduate at a time of significant global challenges, but with challenge comes opportunity, and digital technologies in particular are playing a key part in connecting global communities and innovating across all employment sectors. This is a time in which international partnerships between universities play an increasingly important role to ensure that graduates have the skills to be entrepreneurial, to innovate, and drive economic and social prosperity. As new graduates, you are now those innovators and future leaders. Your graduation is a landmark, a key point in your lifelong learning. Celebrate and remember this day forever as the beginning of the next exciting chapter in your life. Your certificate provides evidence of the degree you've been awarded, but it is not the certificate or the award that will determine your future success. It is you. Your degree has provided you with knowledge and skills to be the best you can. And as graduates from our connected university about to embark on your futures, we actively encourage you to be ambitious and inspirational, brilliant and friendly, curious and daring. Back in the UK, we also have another value which we've adopted from our Students' Union, and which we often use as a hashtag in our social media posts, which is hashtag proud to be staffs. We hope you will also be proud to be staffs. I should like to finish by leaving you with a quotation from a man that was very much admired by those who were fortunate to meet and work with him, Sir David Martin. He dedicated his later years, after a distinguished career in the Navy, to working with young homeless and disadvantaged people within his community of New South Wales in Australia. He had a great philosophy on life, which I would like to pass on to you. He said, "Believe me, please, strength is more sensible than weakness. Happiness is more enjoyable than misery. Honesty simpler to stick to than dishonesty. Having an aim is more fun than drifting. Building is healthier than knocking. Knowledge is more useful than ignorance, and unselfishness is warmer than selfishness. Making friends is a much better investment than making enemies." So, graduates, decide what is worthwhile in your life and go for it with all your might. Then you will be worthy of your forefathers. My personal congratulations to every one of you on your achievement. Be proud as you move forward to great opportunity, and remember this day as an inspiration to you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sue Rees, for the graduation address. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to proudly invite our graduate in Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business Management to be present on stage to deliver her address representing the graduates of 2019. Please join us to welcome Savita Ravindran.
Okay, to all academic and non-academic staff, parents and guests, my fellow graduates of 2019, a very good afternoon to all of you. April 27th, 2019. I think we will all agree that this day is definitely not ordinary. Today, we acknowledge the people met, the lessons learned, the tears shed, the laughter relished, and the unforgettable memories that we made in our 3 years as classmates. Today, we show our teachers, our parents, and most importantly, ourselves, that we're no longer children. Today, we show the world that we are ready to take on the next stage of our life, being responsible and strong adults. And yes, we are also responsible to pay the bills, rents, and loans. I'm deeply honored to stand before all of you today as the Valedictorian of Class 2019 for the School of Business, not only because of the awards I have garnered, but more so because I'm part of a truly outstanding batch. A batch that has achieved so much, and a batch where everyone is amazing in different fields. It is such a pleasure to share in the intensity of emotions filling this hall as we graduates close this chapter of our life story. We have learned, laughed, loved, gotten into trouble, and most of all, matured together. But today doesn't just concern reminiscing about the past. It is also about looking forward to the future. And my dear graduates, I'm confident that we will approach challenges with the same boldness and composure with which we tackle things today. The unknown of our future may seem frightening now, looming over us like a dark thundercloud. But we might find that it is a light spring rain that brings the tidings of a rainbow. Parents, you are probably wondering where the years have gone by. One day you're sending your child off to preschool, and now you're here, sitting in this very great hall, listening to me speak with a wide smile on your proud faces. Hopefully everyone's feeling great. You have no idea how beautiful the view is from up here. In each and every one of you, I see passion, intelligence, compassion, and your very own unique strength that will shape you into the person you're yet to be. Dear comrades, our journey through Asia Pacific University was not one without its own challenges and hard times. But one thing is for sure, we have an amazing support system here from the incredible lecturers, FYP supervisors, and mentors. I can speak on behalf of myself. I would not get this far without my mom and dad, and for their unmeasurable patience and care for the past 21 years. I love you both. To all lecturers, we salute you for your dedication and motivation that never seems to fade away. I would like to say a special shout out to my FYP supervisor, Dr. Anusuya, for being amazingly calm whenever I disturb her endlessly for my project. I will always treasure the memories that we friends shared, the times when we would stay up together all night to get our assignments done, the sense of shared community spirit whenever one of us feels upset by the overwhelming stress, and the friendship that is beyond bounds of race, religion, age, and creed. I felt the joy as I watched many of you prepare to enter this hall. I saw you straightening each other's caps and gowns. The absolute joy in completing something so monumental to us, it shines in each and every one of our eyes. So, in closing, let's bring the same shine into every day of our lives. Remember, we owe it to ourselves, our parents, our professors, our university, our country, and most importantly, ourselves, to pursue our wildest dreams. Let us never allow the world's definition of what is possible keep us from achieving what we want. Let us not only dream big, let us dream grandly. Let us not only reach the mountaintop, let us reach for the stars. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Savita, for the inspiring speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will now commence with the presentation of the undergraduate awards. Graduates will receive their scrolls from Professor Ron Edwards.
Presenting graduates will be receiving their Bachelor's degree of Art in Accounting and Finance specialism in Forensic Accounting, Forex and Investments, Internal Audit and Taxation. Abdul Rahman Ali Shagya, Chiu Kayan, Chin Yi Bun, Pham Yan Mun, Phung Kin Wai, Ling Xiu Jing, Lau Wah Lok, Luar Kiat Yo, Mariam Umna Majid, Wenda Chabe Chimbi Pachi Tembo, Nurul Farihah Muhammad Jainuddin, Nurul Natasha Nasron, Ong Aini, Tamur Tarik, Tan Pei Ki, and Uruj Azhar Usmani. First class honors, Alex Wong Kok Hong, Ali Faraj Abri, Chan Sing Wei, Chutu Budu Amish Purnajit, Dilchan Priya Darshini, Diana Muhammad Faris, Stepanenko Yelena, and Tan Hui Yi. Presenting graduates for the award of Bachelor's Degree of Art in International Business Management, Abdul Ghani Shokru Bek, Aiman Muhammad Sanusi Abdul Kadir, Asif Ali Muhammad Iqbal, Chada Ghassan El Rasi, Chadi Ghassan Joseph, Elsa Puti Bendang, Aswaran Nair M. Achutan, Fathimath Jana Ibrahim, Hafiz Muhammad Hassan, Hanis Rabu, Haris Ramraman, Kiranjit Kaur Gil Karamjit Singh, Kutzai Vanessa Chimenga, Libah Mutono, Mahesh Krishnan Kalirajan, Mansurova Munira, Meng Jinjin, Meraj Khaim Khani, Muhammad Samanu Nazim, Nasir Ahmad Nasir Muhammad, Tan Xiaoyang, Tarziman Tarzi, Umar Said Nair, and Wendy Matsine. First class honors, Asim Abdul Aziz Abdullah Ahmad, Cindy Goh Yong Shen, Dimiko Asgari, Hanafidia Ramazana Zulfan, Precious Jumbe, and Savitha Ravindran. Presenting graduates will be receiving their Bachelor's degree of Art in Business Management Specialism in E-Business. Albert Longfellow Rutakya Mirwa, Buni Yi Zhu Sheng, Jessica Joseph Charlie, and Liu Ziyi. Presenting graduates for the award of Bachelor's degree of Art in Marketing Management, Human Resource Management, Tourism Management, Media Marketing and Service Management, and Bachelor's degree of Science in Media Informatics, Abdullah Rashwan, Abdullah Ahmad Abdullah Basuhai, Ashvinder Singh Kashmir Singh, Fatimah Zahra Hussein, Harvey Zingwa, Ida Fauziah Abiran Remisna, Laila Sofia Huzaimi, Muhammad Arif Siali, Mudrik Said Musa, Muhammad Al-Afif Haji Jamain, Muhammad Wazin Shahmi Haji Masud, Nurfatin Ajila Matasan, Siti Nur Afikah Zulkifli, Tan Shiyun, and Tulasini Ambalagan. First class honors, Neela Chandran Rajendran.
Thank you, Professor Ron Edwards, for doing the honors. The graduation ceremony will now continue with the presentation of the undergraduate awards, outstanding students, and best student awards. Graduates will receive their scrolls from Ms. Sue Rees.
Presenting graduates for the award of Bachelor in Banking and Finance Honours, Specialism in Financial Planning and Investment and Risk Management, Bachelor in Islamic Banking and Finance Honours, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Actuarial Studies. Ahmad Omar, Chibendi Windsor, Ifrit John Ruboga, Hussein Radi Ali Salim Al-Safa, Lina Kalinga Wamulumi, Mutaran Kushan Sharma, Ong Ying Ming, Sahar Rao, Kamib Muhammad Wasif Mirza, Tam Mei Chi, Tuan Harira Shakil Muhammad, Yam Hui Ching, and Zainab Muhammad Said. First class honours, Sajjad Majid Iqbal Hamid. Presenting graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Business Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Forensic Computing and Computing, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing, Specialism in Computer Security, Software Engineering, Internet Technology and Multimedia. Bernard Leong Ming Tak, Kelvin Tan Si Hang, Faha Jaidin, Jason Sosishan, Joseph Kauki, Justin Ongwei, Justice Tan Jun Yong, Liao Minji, Piwin Sai Jos Balasubramaniam, Saraswati Loganathan, and Teo Zid Han. First class honors, Dashindra Rao Rameshnath, Eric Tan Yiming, Jonathan Christopher D. Oliver, Lo Ziho, Muhammad Salim Ashad Hamad, Anaguru Sivapalan, Ong Pui Siang, Satish Raj Rajendran, Surya Kumar Supramaniam, Shanil Kumar Muthu Kumar, and Yu Chun Jing. Presenting graduates for the award of Bachelor of Art Honours in International Relations, Advertising and Brand Management, Product Design, Visual Effects and Concept Design and Animation, Abil Shukri Ibrahim Al-Sayed Shukri, Ahmad Nazil, Lau Zilin, Nana Rianti Pakesto. Pratiptu Bakas Wikasono. Rizwan Rafi Tugo. Sarah Abdul Majid Hussein Ali. San Yong Yang. Vernon Raj Saraya Khatun. And Wong Shin Yi. First class honors, Ayla Ama. Eileen Wong Xiaojing. Kai Rina. Lok Chi Cheng. Sharon Ng Yen Ping. And Wa'ad Said Hamid Said Jafar Alawi Shahab. We will now present Best Student Awards. APU Prize for being outstanding students on the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting and Finance goes to Duchan Priyadashini. Chuto Bodo Amish Pornajit. Ali Faraj Abri. And Stefan Neko Yelena. Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business Management goes to Sivita Ravindran. And Precious Jumbi. Outstanding students on the Bachelor of Art Honours in Animation goes to Wa'ad Said Hamid Said Jafar Alawi Shahab. And in product design goes to Lok Chi Cheng. Bachelor of Science Honours in Business Information Technology goes to Lo Zihao. And in cybersecurity goes to Ngana Guru Sivapalan. Best Student Projects Awards, APU Prize for Outstanding Projects on the Bachelor of Science Honours in Actuarial Study goes to Sajjad Majid Iqbal Hamid. For Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting and Finance goes to Chew Ka-yan. In International Business Management goes to Savita Ravindran. For Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business Management goes to Precious Jumbi. In Product Design goes to Kai Rina. In International Relations goes to Ahmad Nazil. Outstanding projects on the Bachelor of Science Honours in Forensic Computing goes to Satish Raj Rajendran. And in Business Information Technology goes to Yu Jun Ching.
Thank you, Ms. Sue Rees, for doing the honors. With great pleasure, we would now like to invite Dr. Paranjit Singh, the Chief Executive Officer of APIT Education Group, to deliver the congratulatory address.
Sue Rees, the Pro Vice Chancellor of Staffordshire University, and her colleagues, the graduates, esteemed parents, guardians, relatives, siblings, and my colleagues on stage and on the floor. Very good afternoon, and I think we've had a sumptuous lunch. I could see some sleepiness in the hall, but nevertheless, it is the end of the second session. And I was taken up very much by Savita's Ravindran's speech. In fact, she said, she actually said everything I wanted to say. She talked about tears, laughter, and she talked about frightening future. Yes, we do acknowledge we've put you through more work than you can handle. We've given you deadlines you can hardly manage. And we've also given you an exacting code of professional standards. But remember, all these are actually foundations to the success of your career out there. The world is looking for professionals with high ethics. They're also looking for professionals who are competent and professionals who can work with others. And you've had all these benefits. We've put you through the mill. And you've also worked within a community of 130 nationalities, and it's given you a tremendous exposure. So as you get into your professional lives, be assured that we've given you the foundation to succeed surely and strongly. All right? You also said that from here you could see, you had a great view, you said. That's the word you use. And you said there was a lot of passion and compassion. But I think one thing you didn't see, which I see, which I was sitting there and looking at. Because you said that you'll have to pay your own bills and rents and your loans. I also see a sense of relief among the parents that you don't have to support them anymore. All right? So it's good that you have acknowledged that you have to be financially responsible. That's wonderful. And but it's hard to imagine sometimes. I've also been a student at one time. It's hard to imagine sometimes the sacrifices parents make. And the sacrifices not only in terms of finance, but in terms of the worry about the children, the anxiety they suffer from. And for that, you know, you have to be ever grateful. That is because of all the sacrifices you are here today and on a journey to an accomplished career. I know you've done this earlier, but can I ask you to stand and this time turn around and acknowledge all the sacrifices and show your gratitude in the usual way with a thunderous applause, please. Thank you. This is also an opportune time for me to acknowledge the hard work put in by all my colleagues and also your lecturers, as Savita quite nicely pointed out, that they have been extremely supportive in mentoring and pulling you along. But I hope we can also acknowledge their contributions in the usual way. I mean, this is also a time to reminiscence what you have been through and how well you work together and the experience you've been through with your friends, which you will take these friendships further. And just like Professor Ron Edwards said, it's a very important component in your future life. And now you have international friends. But, you know, at the same time, I was sitting here this morning at the first session and also reminiscing my life's journey. And I asked myself, what's made it special? And I like to use this as an example because what you're going to go and embark upon resonates very clearly with what I embarked upon 40 years ago. And the sense of satisfaction and delight I get every time I come to a hall like this and seeing my graduates. And beyond that, you know, there's a greater sense of satisfaction because at literally every technology event, we would meet our past graduates. We would. Every year. Even last Friday, I shared this example earlier. Last Friday night, I attended the AKI presentations, which was officiated by the Prime Minister. And there was this guy, Mr. Chin, who came to me and he said, "Sir, do you remember me?" And I actually told him I do, because he was my student in 1983. And I only had 30 students at that time. I was the lecturer, manager, everything at those. All right, and they were some star students. And he is doing a tremendous job with multi-million-dollar projects. But just like him, there are so many entrepreneurs out there who are past graduates. Looking at the projects you have done, it's amazing. I mean, the type of projects you've done, they're so advanced, they're so original, and I bet my last dollar that many of you will make entrepreneurs out of yourselves. Okay, and when I started saying these few things, I did say that I was reminiscing and how I would like this to actually stay with you, because I've made a success of my life in what I do. And I believe that you should as well. And this is perhaps a piece of advice I can give you out of experience of not just myself, but of so many other people. You must be able to create a meaningful, purposeful, and fulfilling life for yourself. Very important. And more important, and learn to use this to make an impact and difference to the lives of others. That is going to be a real success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Paranjit, for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, this now concludes the 2019 graduation ceremony of the Asia Pacific University. The academic procession will now make its way out from the hall, followed by members of the faculty and graduates. Will the audience kindly rise? Parents and guests are kindly requested to remain in the hall till all graduates have exited. We would like to invite you to help yourselves to some refreshments which will be served at level 7. Thank you again for your presence and support. Have a pleasant evening.